Rick Carlisle has never been the loudest voice in the room. He does not chase headlines, provoke controversy, or rely on theatrics to define his reputation. Yet, as of now, few figures in basketball history command as much respect across generations of players, executives, and coaches. Carlisle represents a rare archetype in modern sports: the thinker, the architect, the long-term builder. With a professional basketball career that spans over 4 decades, Rick Carlisle's estimated net worth stands at around $20 million. This wealth has been accumulated primarily through high-level NBA coaching contracts, longevity, postseason success, and a championship pedigree that places him among an elite group of coaches to ever lead a team to the sport's ultimate prize. But Carlisle's real value has never been measured in dollars. It lies in his adaptability, emotional restraint, intellectual rigor, and ability to evolve while staying true to foundational basketball principles. From small-town New York to the NBA Final spotlight, Carlisle's journey is one of discipline over drama, intelligence over ego, and substance over spectacle. Early life. Rick Carlisle was born Richard Preston Carlisle on October 27, 1959, in Ogdensburg, New York, a quiet town near the Canadian border. He was raised in Lisbon, New York, an environment far removed from the glamour and intensity of professional sports. Life in Lisbon was modest, structured, and rooted in community values, conditions that shaped Carlisle's personality long before basketball shaped his career. Public information about Carlisle's parents and siblings remains limited, largely by design. Carlisle has always guarded his private life, choosing instead to let his work define him. What is known is that he grew up in a supportive household that valued education, discipline, and commitment, traits that would later surface repeatedly in his coaching philosophy. At Lisbon Central High School, Carlisle's competitive instincts became evident. He was not the flashiest athlete, but he was relentless, intelligent, and fundamentally sound. Those qualities allowed him to become the first player in school history to score more than 1,000 career points, a remarkable achievement for a small school athlete in rural New York. Recognizing that further development was necessary, Carlisle spent a postgraduate year at Worcester Academy in Massachusetts. That decision proved pivotal. Worcester exposed him to elite competition, rigorous academic standards, and a higher level of basketball sophistication, elements that bridged the gap between local success and national opportunity. Personal life. Rick Carlisle's personal life mirrors his professional demeanor: private, stable, and deeply intentional. Marriage and family. In September 2000, Carlisle married Dr. Donna Nobile, a highly accomplished pediatric infectious disease specialist. Their partnership represents a balance of 2 demanding professions: elite sports and medicine, each requiring extraordinary commitment and emotional resilience. The couple welcomed their daughter, Abby Carlisle, in May 2004. Her birth coincided with one of the most competitive periods of Carlisle's coaching career. Notably, Carlisle has shared that he missed a practice during the NBA playoffs, the only time he ever did so, to be present for Abby's birth. That moment revealed a side of Carlisle rarely visible to fans: a father willing to momentarily step away from basketball for family. Carlisle speaks about fatherhood with quiet pride. While he avoids public spectacle around his family, it is clear that Abby represents a central anchor in his life, grounding him amid the volatility of professional sports. Religion and beliefs. Carlisle has never publicly aligned himself with a specific religion. However, his actions consistently reflect values of integrity, accountability, and respect, principles often highlighted by players who have worked under him. Rather than preach belief, Carlisle practices discipline, empathy, and ethical leadership. Interests beyond basketball. Away from court, Carlisle is a man of surprising depth. He is an accomplished pianist, having performed publicly on several occasions. Music, for Carlisle, serves as a counterbalance to the analytical demands of coaching, a creative outlet that allows expression without competition. He is also a licensed private pilot, flying a Cirrus SR-22T aircraft. Aviation, much like coaching, requires calm under pressure, technical mastery, and decision-making precision. It is no coincidence that Carlisle finds fulfillment in a pursuit that mirrors the mental discipline of basketball strategy. Professional career. Rick Carlisle's professional career is best understood as two interconnected chapters: the player who learned from legends and the coach who became one. NBA playing career. Carlisle was selected 70th overall in the 1984 NBA draft by the Boston Celtics, joining one of the most storied teams in basketball history. As a young reserve, he shared locker rooms with icons such as Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. In 1986, Carlisle achieved what millions of players never do. He became an NBA champion. Though his on-court role was limited, the experience of competing within a championship culture left an indelible mark. Carlisle absorbed lessons about preparation, sacrifice, and professionalism, lessons that would later define his coaching career. After Boston, Carlisle played briefly for the New York Knicks and New Jersey Nets, as well as in the Continental Basketball Association. By 1989, he recognized that his future impact would come not as a player, but as a teacher of the game. Coaching career. The apprenticeship years. Carlisle transitioned directly into coaching, starting as an assistant coach with the New Jersey Nets in 1989. Over the next decade, he refined his approach under respected basketball minds, learning how to manage egos, design systems, and communicate under pressure. These years were crucial. Carlisle did not rush the process. He built credibility through preparation and work ethic, positioning himself for leadership when opportunity arrived. Detroit Pistons, 2001 to 2003. Carlisle's first head coaching role came with the Detroit Pistons. Immediately, he transformed the franchise into a disciplined, winning organization. In 2002, he was named NBA Coach of the Year after leading Detroit to 50 wins. Despite success, Carlisle's tenure ended abruptly following internal tensions. The dismissal was controversial, but it reinforced a defining trait of Carlisle's career: resilience without resentment. Indiana Pacers first stint. In 2003, Carlisle took over the Indiana Pacers and delivered immediate results. The team posted 61 wins, the best record in franchise history, and advanced deep into the playoffs. However, roster instability and off-court incidents disrupted sustained success. Once again, Carlisle found himself navigating complexity rather than comfort, an experience that would later sharpen his leadership. Dallas Mavericks, 2008 to 2021. Carlisle's legacy reached its apex in Dallas. In 2011, he engineered one of the most memorable championship runs in NBA history. Leading a veteran-heavy roster anchored by Dirk Nowitzki, Carlisle outcoached heavily favored opponents, culminating in an NBA Finals victory over the Miami Heat. That championship redefined Carlisle's place in basketball history. He was no longer merely a strong coach. He was a master tactician capable of solving the game at its highest level. Return to Indiana, 2021 present. Carlisle returned to Indiana with a mission: rebuild, modernize, and compete. Under his leadership, the Pacers transitioned from a rebuilding team to an Eastern Conference contender. In 2025, Carlisle guided Indiana to the NBA Finals, a stunning achievement that reaffirmed his adaptability in a fast-evolving league. On January 9, 2026, Rick Carlisle earned his 1,000th career NBA coaching win, joining an exclusive fraternity of coaching legends. College career. Carlisle's collegiate path mirrors his professional journey, steady progression fueled by thoughtful decisions. After starting at the University of Maine, Carlisle transferred to the University of Virginia, where he played under Terry Holland. Competing alongside Ralph Sampson, Carlisle helped lead Virginia to a Final Four appearance in 1984. He was known not for athletic dominance, but for intelligence, leadership, and execution, traits that forecast his future as a coach. House tour and car collection. Rick Carlisle's lifestyle reflects restraint rather than excess. During his Dallas years, he owned a luxury residence in University Park, a refined property featuring modern architecture, expansive living areas, and privacy suited to a high-profile coach. He later sold the home and relocated to downtown living before returning to Indianapolis. Unlike many sports figures, Carlisle does not flaunt luxury vehicles. His most notable possession is his private aircraft, a symbol not of extravagance, but of independence and control, qualities that define his life and career. Rick Carlisle's story is not one of spectacle, it is one of substance. He has survived shifting eras, evolving player dynamics, and the relentless pressure of professional sports without sacrificing principle. He has won championships without theatrics, rebuilt franchises without shortcuts, and mentored generations without demanding the spotlight. As of January 10, 2026, Rick Carlisle stands as one of basketball's most enduring architects, a reminder that excellence, when grounded in discipline and intelligence, does not fade with time.